Oh, hey, hi there. My name is Paul. Sorry to interrupt you. It's day 4 of our Advent series, and I was just looking at the friends I have on my phone. I have a lot of acquaintances on my phone. I do. Some of them I've made over the course of time, and some of them are just friends. One of the things I've realized is I have a couple of what I'm called ICE, in case of emergency friends. Of course, my wife and my kids are there, but these are friends that I have nurtured over the course of time. That if I needed something, if I could call them up at 2 o'clock in the morning, and they would come. And they would help me, no questions asked. Say, Paul, how can I help? And they would be there. They would drop everything for there. Those are very special friends in my life. I'm reminded of this because I just had a conversation with a friend of mine who got a call from his brother. His brother had hurt himself, and this is not the first time his brother had hurt himself. His brother had hurt himself, and he needed to be there. And so my friend dropped everything that he had and made his way back from Los Angeles and met him and stayed with him in the hospital till 2 o'clock in the morning when he was released. Took him home, helped him get comfortable, and then went on to his house. That's a good friend. The Bible talks about God being with us. God being with us, and not just with us when we come to church on Sunday, but being with us at all times and in every way. In the story of the birth of Jesus, Joseph has an issue. Joseph has an issue. His girlfriend, his fiancée, has informed him that she's pregnant. And he knows he's not the one who made her pregnant. And in his mind, he's a righteous guy. In his mind, he realizes that this is a deal breaker. This is done. He's got to let Mary know that he can't be her husband. And the night before he's about ready to tell her that, he gets a visit from an angel, a messenger. And the messenger says that the child is of God. And the messenger gives this glimmer of hope to Joseph. It says, this is to fulfill what the Lord promised years ago in the prophet Isaiah. It says, look, the virgin will conceive a child. She will give birth to a son, and they will call him Immanuel, which is God with us. The angel was telling Joseph that the baby that Mary was carrying would be called Immanuel, God with us. How amazing is that? We've moved on thousands of years, 2,000 years has passed since the birth of Jesus, and we're kind of used to that idea. But it was a new concept to Joseph. It was a new concept to them because they would always have to go to the temple to go visit God. And now God was going to dwell with them. God was going to be with us. And we know from the New Testament teaching, that's exactly what happened. Jesus gave his life for us. And then Jesus left his spirit for us to always be in fellowship with God. I pray that you don't have to call him at 2 o'clock in the morning in case of emergencies. I pray that you don't have to, the only time you talk to him is when there is an emergency. So today, I challenge you to invite God to be with you today. Invite God to be with you tomorrow too, and to walk with you, and to eat with you, and to sup with you, and to join in all the conversations that you have. May God be with us in a personal and real way. All right. I'm going to go spend time with a friend of mine now. But I want you to know that God is with you. He is with you. Take him along. Invite him. Walk with him. He's got a good direction for you today. Read Galatians. Read the story of Joseph and Mary and found in Matthew chapter 1. Read the story that God came to be with us. Have a great, blessed day. See you tomorrow. Bye-bye.